Coach, we got one.
We got one.
Obviously, a really good response after last week, where we had some similar style of play, I suppose, to the game against Oakley last week, where we found ourselves down at three-quarter time. This week, though, the boys really responded well, especially in the last quarter.
Yes, we did. Yeah, I was really pleased because I thought that there wasn't just indicator-wise, but from a feel for the game, I thought we'd lost momentum in the third quarter. And as you rightly said, we lost momentum in the third quarter last week. Obviously not to the effect of today. Last week the loss of the momentum was significant. Today the loss of the momentum wasn't as significant as that, but it still was a loss of momentum. So to see our boys respond so well in the first quarter, we kicked 3 goals in 6 minutes at the start of the last quarter. To get a goal straight away in the first minute, all of a sudden momentum came back to us. It didn't come back to us last week, and I was pleased about that. And
it was the leaders in the midfield again that really got it going, and the inside midfielders, Aidan Domick, Trent Reid, Cal Wellings, did a power of work today, especially down a rotation too, with Tom Berry going off before half-time.
Yes, they did, yeah. And so I think they probably ended up with early 80-odd% of midfield hard running. That two-way running in that midfield rotation with the banging and crashing in close, to see those boys stand up for us, particularly our leaders. I was very, very pleased about that. Flynn Appleby, a really good gutsy high mark late in the quarter. They're things that you think can be cornerstones to a group which can really make progress now.
One of the things you pointed out before the game was looking at really getting a high tackle count up today. And it was something that we looked at last night's AFL game between Essendon and Geelong with the tackle count. And it's something that the boys end up delivering in what was a fairly tight contested game. Yeah. The tackle count was high, and it was the way that they tackled as well. They really tackled with aggression and intent. Yeah.
So what we'll do now is that our statistician, Tommy Burke-Finn's a really good football person. And what he's trying to do is replicate where he can his definition of a tackle as according to the definition of a tackle to champion data. So if he's around the mark, and obviously he hasn't got the value of being able to stop and check, he does his live, but what I liked as coach is that the intention to tackle, it was clearly there and was clearly there for the whole game. And last night when I was watching the Essendon-Geelong game live, Essendon's intention, that you take that intention into a game, and it can help you enormously towards getting the right mindset, and the right mindset can go enormously towards you being successful. And I thought our intention today in tackle and the delivery of our tackles was very good.
Once again, we made a few changes on Thursday night. And we found again that the players that we brought into the side delivered. Jack Antonio, 2 goals in his first game, and Angus Govan-Manchinaring came into the side as well. Really gave us something throughout the day.
Yeah, it's pleasing to see our boys come in. So the message to all of our group, and I think you were with me on Thursday night when we said about this, is that we will show faith in you because we believe that we are teaching you to play according to how we want you to play. It'll take time, but we'll develop you into a role. So if we've got to make changes, we'll change players, but we won't change roles because we'll teach players who are coming in to come in and play a role with every confidence that they've practiced and rehearsed that particular role, both in our line specials and our game simulation training. And it was pleasing to see those boys come in today, have a win, but also show that they have the ability to play their role.
Sets up a pretty big game this weekend against the Sandringham Dragons on a very good ground at Trevor Barker Oval at Sandringham, against obviously a team that's showed some good signs this year. With a bit of a break after that, 2 buys in 3 weeks after that, all of a sudden we win that game, we turn 4-4, and things are back up and going again.
That's right, yeah. But as I said to the boys after the game and to the family, parents, and the community of the Rebels, we now have a propensity and an ability to beat the sides around us. We've done that again today. Now we get a look at a team which has traditionally been a bit better than us, and I think at the moment is ahead of us on the ladder. There's not a lot in it, but it's like we looked at the Chargers last week and we couldn't deliver. This is a great chance for us now to go back to Melbourne, beat a side which has got a position on the ladder that we would like, and it'll be just great to see what happened out of today's confidence, momentum, and to get through a really tough struggle with a win. I'm looking forward to going to Melbourne next week to see what we can do going into the bye.
Short break, so we better start preparing for it.
We had
Thanks
better.
for your time, Coach.
No worries, Shona. Good on you.